From blonde to dark roast, or maybe you like an extra shot of espresso. No matter how you take your cup of joe, you'll want to save money doing it. Olivia Horton is standing by with the top products that will perk your interest from consumer resource Best Reviews.
There are two types of coffee-loving people, those who simply need to brew a cup to wake up, and those who measure, grind, and filter to get the perfect flavor. Joining us now with the top-tested coffee products is Senior Director of Content Operations at Best Reviews, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. You know, this is a crucial subject for a lot of the viewers out there, so want to make sure we're giving everybody the information so they can make the right decision for them.
Love that. And let's first get started with one of the simple ones over here.
Yes, so this is one of Keurig, and Keurig is a super popular brand because it's just so simple to use. And this is their mini model, which is great for people who don't want to use up too much counter space, just want to be able to take care of that, you know, essential morning task. And so we love it for that. And also, even though it does have a tiny little footprint, you can pop off the bottom, use a larger travel mug, so it's great for people on the go.
This is awesome, just the simple cup of joe, people who like to keep it to the basics. But what about this one over here?
And we're talking about being on the go. There's no more so on the go than being camping.
True.
So when you want to go camping, you still need your coffee in the morning. This product from Stanley is their camping coffee maker, and it is awesome because, as you can see, it fits right on top. Super easy to take with you. Throw it in your backpack. You'll barely even notice it's there. And so we absolutely love it for that reason too, because you can then have that wake me up in the morning, because you know you don't want to be groggy on a hike. That seems weird.
Yeah, that's so true. Especially when you're going camping, you need that cup of joe to wake yourself up. But speaking of, on the subject, staying on the go, what about this one right here?
And so this is what's called a mocha pot. And it's funny because these had a huge moment in 2020 as everybody started to experiment with their own at-home coffee systems. And this from Bialetti is our absolute favorite from that process of testing all those different mocha pots. It could not be simpler. You put room temperature water inside of it, put some grounds on top, don't tamp them down, and then you just put it over the burner, let it heat up. When it starts to gurgle, you know your coffee's ready. And for those that have the discerning taste, this kind of lives at the intersection of pretty easy to make, but also highly customizable.
Oh, okay, I love that. Okay, so we like this one here, but moving on to something a little bit more complicated. Not too hard, but this one right here.
And this is from Philips, which is a great brand for all kinds of kitchen appliances. They make all kinds of stuff. And this is their competitor for the Keurig. It's a little bit higher end though. And in terms of the features that we loved about it, it's got a huge carafe back here, which means that you don't have to refill it too often. And then it also has a lot of just smart features within it to make sure that it's optimizing for that perfect cup. So it's for that person who wants that great single cup coffee maker, but also does not want to deal with, you know, some of the lower end features there. They want to have something a little bit more refined. That's what we love this product from Philips.
All right, but last but not least, the mastermind behind all of the coffee cups over here.
And we've been talking about simplicity a lot with these other models. This is by far the least simple, but for those who do want to have that kind of barista level of control, this product from Breville, which is their espresso maker with the grinder, is super awesome because it is still simple to use at the end of the day, but it comes with all of those super high-end features where you can do steamers. It's got the grinder on it so you can grind your beans right before, so you have that ultimate fresh grind, which is awesome for the coffee lovers. Just a ton of different customizable features on it that we super love. So if you're looking for something that is a little bit higher in the price spectrum, going to clock in at a little bit more than $600 even, you know, on sale, this is a great place to start.
Well, this is all just in time for International Coffee Day, so thank you so much, Jacob, for joining us today.
Thanks so much. I hope it helps people through that huge holiday.
Of course. For more on these coffee products, just head to bestreviews.com or scan that QR code on your screen.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website after today's show.